Hello and welcome to Sister Starr. Back in Windhelm, living up to its name. The wind's howling,
Everyone says Yorland
but the rain
Greymane
at least
the
is
best
gone.
smith, the finest weapons and armor.
We just raided a bandit camp and very over encumbered, could not bring everything with us, so we are unburdening ourselves. And while we're here perusing some of the interesting enchantments, I am going to be pursuing enchantment with this character, so I'd like to read the descriptions. Horsemanship, very interesting interesting stuff here. I don't usually use the this mod too much, or I've installed the mod. I can't remember the name right now. It's by the Ordinator, the enchantment version of that. Apocalypse spell. What is the enchantment? I'm not gonna look it up. So I've installed it before, but I've never used an actual enchanting character, and never really found too much stuff with it. Maybe I haven't installed it all as much as I thought. So anyway, just unloading all this. In the last episode, I was kind of juggling stuff here and there. I noticed even boots, they're only worth 3. They said 10 when we picked them up, but it was a 1 weight to 3 ratio. I think is still better than we would get if we picked up those giant warhammers, etc. Probably get 1 to 1 ratio there or less. So iron armor, you see 30 to 42, so much less than a 1 to 3 ratio.
Whether it's armor you need or a new
So
blade.
if you notice, maybe in the last episode, I've been using this dramatic voice here and there. I sort of lapsed into it
Not too shabby.
at the beginning,
Apprentice
and
level work.
in the last episode I
Solid.
kind of
Keep at it.
maintained it throughout the entire episode, and I thought it was an interesting effect.
lost my twin
I wasn't
sister a while
talking in the
back.
first person like
Have
I
you
am
ever
now,
lost anyone close?
but it was a bit difficult to sustain that narrative voice.
My father
improv.
says we need to just
It's
get on
more
with
of
our
maybe
lives.
a scripted thing
Like
would
it's
work,
that easy.
but it does work. It put me in the mood, but
I
right
don't
now
haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
just felt like talking a little more meta, and still,
Yes.
gonna get these long pauses because I feel it suits this character.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth
And-
Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
I kind of
Trinkets,
enjoy it.
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Trying to create a mood and build. We're slowly building this character right now. We're already in episode 11, and we are just laying the foundation. So we've explored much of Windhelm. We've talked to most of the people here. Here we're talking to a high elf, which is very interesting how the high elf here has a market stall, very seemingly well regarded in town. The dark elves persecuted in the Grey Quarter, but the Empire is run by the high elves. So who is more likely to be an imperial spy than a high elf in the marketplace? That's just an outsider's perspective. That's my perspective. That's also Sister Starr's perspective. So here we are. Much stuff to sell. We could keep the silver necklace for when we enchant, but we need some soul gems first, and we shall get them soon. We are eventually headed to the Shrine of Azora.
Thank you for your custom.
So, we do have missions. We have been lingering.
Mighty Arcade, I pray that you will shepherd these.
Windhelm is sort of the hotbed of discrimination, racial tension, power,
Need some Hermirs become a looking
So-
to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Let me just see here. We have a few more items to sell. So that's why I wanted to like lay the foundation here. Obviously inspired by current events, this playthrough
If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel,
is just an
send them my
attempt
way.
to sort of rip apart and break open and explore all the themes in this world and in our world. So I'm not going to get overly political, hit you over the head with it. I enjoy the subtlety of having these Nords as being both oppressed and oppressors. So to me, that's a very, very interesting and complicated relationship to the citizens of Skyrim and to the viewer even. So that's the theme that I'm going for here. And this character is going to develop her own personality, her own viewpoints. She is an outsider to all of this. She's some type of criminal or outlaw, or perhaps unjustly, but we have seen her attempt pickpocketing, etc. So we're back here at the mining camp, Darkwater Crossing. Annika sent us on a mission to the bandit lair. So we return to tell her the job is done, perhaps get a reward. She is deep in the mine, having founded this town. Mine on the verge of collapsing from overuse, though. I love the sounds of the mine. I don't know why I enjoy mining so much in this game. It's not like it's hard to find these pockets. There's no challenge to it at all. They just stand out in such an aesthetic way to me, and I just enjoy the whole process. The waiting for a minute as you do it. Okay, I enjoy most of the process. I do not enjoy being blocked from my way there by every conceivable angle, trapped in a minecart. Okay. Very interesting. Annika under...
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the north of here.
Okay, we'll have to
If you're heading to
explore.
Kynes Grove, stick to the road. Some pretty dangerous caves between here and there.
Stony Creek Cave is
You
one of
remind
them.
me of
Is
myself
no
a few
longer
years ago.
dangerous.
Let me show you a little bit about wearing light armor. It's helped
Wow.
me out whenever I
True
was
compliment.
scouting. Now I've got the itch to travel again. If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while.
And apparently a new companion. So
Lead the way.
no reward other than an increase in our skill and a friend perhaps along the road. When we first met her, she seemed to be yearning for excitement, adventure, having done it in the past. Settled down, stuck perhaps in the mining town. She has at last found an excuse to head to the road again. A hero, perhaps, to her. We've taken care of troublesome foes that had been plaguing the town. Mysterious stranger who entered from the lake itself here, headed straight down the waterfall into the town out of nowhere. And now a new friend. We travel back to Windhelm. But we are not going to enter. Instead, we head to the carriage to take us across
Need
the
a ride?
frozen plains,
Where do you want to
mountains,
go?
hills, to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Even more bitter, even more cold than Windhelm.
Oh, steady, old girl. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called him.
We have actually, I don't think we have met a Khajiit. We did pass by Mike the Liar. And we did actually meet a skooma dealer, I think. But we haven't seen the traveling caravans outside of a city yet. So we are here in Winterhold, not to join
I'll sell just
the
about
college.
anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Okay.
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it.
Okay, we meet
I've
a
been burned a few
shopkeeper.
times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this claw thing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more
claw.
than its weight in gold if I took it back there.
Yeah, why would a
Something
claw
about
be
placing
worth
it back in
anything?
Ingol's chamber. I don't know.
Uh,
What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb
well,
filled with who knows what.
That is true. But, yeah, we'll
I don't even care
take it.
anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold,
Okay,
and
well,
it's
we
your
know
problem.
no matter what is up there, it will be worth well more than 50 gold, so we'll take it.
Wasn't by choice, I can
Oh,
tell you
maybe
that.
we're not taking it.
Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away.
Oh,
Without
wow.
the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Okay, well, we're taking
Fine,
the call.
here you go. You
So,
get killed on
another
account of this
adventure
thing,
on
it's
our
not my
list.
fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
I've played Skyrim for
Don't
many
just
years
walk away
now,
from
but
it. Where do you think you're going?
oh, I thought she was yelling at us for a second, but that is her husband. I've played Skyrim many times, but
I'm sorry.
recently, the last few years, I've been doing such limited playthroughs like this. I don't know which claw, which barrow is which thing.
What did you
so
do?
We're gonna have fun with
It was
that
a minor
after a
miscalculation.
few other
I've already
quests that
corrected
we
it
already
for
have lined
future
up.
experiments.
One of which
This-
involves Nellikar here.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar. Go on in.
eventually.
We got warm food, warm
Okay,
drinks,
so
and
the
warm
inn-
beds.
Winterhold.
If there's anything
show
you
up
need,
in the middle of the
just
night.
let me know.
Need a room. Perhaps some work. Or rumors.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Another quest. Another den of bandits.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I believe it.
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some.
Okay. Basic information
That's
about
right.
the town.
College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
Not sure. We probably will only go to the college if a quest
See ya.
requires it. Which this quest
If
actually
your business with the college... Sure thing. It's yours for a
might.
day.
Okay, time for a room, and with
I'll
that
show
we
you
will
to your room.
take leave
Right this way.
for this installment on to the Shrine of Azora on the next episode. Thank you for joining
Let me know
us
if there's anything else you need.
with Sister Starr.